sell little school apparel with the Labrador logo on sweatshirts and hats and t-shirts. And we are also for the first time going to attempt a trivia night at the North Reading Moose Lodge on March 30th. So bear that in mind, save the date. Why do we parents become involved? And that's my final thought for the evening. On a personal note, I'm the mother of 4 children, 3 who now attend the little school, 1 has moved on to the middle school. And I guess I really want to be involved primarily for the sake of my children, so that they can fully benefit from attending such a wonderful school as the little school, and enjoy educationally as well as culturally diverse programs that we can provide, thanks to the generosity of the parents, without whom none of these fantastic enrichment events would take place. It's very rewarding for the kids as well as the parents. There's nothing like seeing a child's expression when they come out from school and they're like, "Mommy, Mommy, Mommy, you are never going to guess what we saw today." And they're like, "What?" And they just light up with what they're able to, tell us what they saw and what they learned, and they're so curious. It's so nice to see that we're able to, help along with that. Our aim is to make school an enjoyable and memorable experience for all the children, so that long after the children have moved on to middle school, high school and college, they will hold long-lasting memories of their satisfying cultural and educationally enriching experiences that may in some small way, shape their career choice. And I'll hand you over now to Marianne. Thank you for your time.
I don't think I could really improve upon anything that Michelle said, but I am just going to hit on 1 or 2 things quickly. We're going to distribute to the committee our 2007-2008 enrichment programs, so you can see what we have provided and will provide for the students throughout the year. And just to complement what Michelle said, it's important that we not only collaborate as a PTO committee, but that we work with the teachers, particularly in the administration, to find out where they feel there are gaps in the curriculum or where we may be able to supplement the curriculum. A wonderful example was from my 4th grader's backpack today, where she brought home a homework review quiz from science, and the definitions that she was required to give the definitions for the vocabulary words were force, load, and mass. And on December 19th, we hosted a program here for the 4th and 5th graders called Textploration, which was a very high-energy, hands-on program relating to simple machines. I'm not saying my daughter wouldn't have gotten a 4 on the quiz had she not seen that program, but it was a great example of a reinforcement, and that's what enrichment aims to provide. In this year's curriculum, the teachers have really asked us to focus a lot on music and the arts, of course. Michelle's given a few examples. We also have brought in a marionette show for the younger grades, a magic laser light show, and of course for our preschoolers we have an annual sing-along with a local artist that's very well received. The teachers have also asked us to provide some science and technology programs as well. We're working this year with the National Weather Service, which is actually a gratis program that we were able to bring in, as well as Mass Audubon, the New England Aquarium, and the Discovery Museum in Acton, to bring some hands-on science programs to the school. And finally, some social studies and geography programs that are planned for this year include a map program for the 2nd and 3rd graders, and also an historical perspectives program, which is a costumed character. We're bringing Ben Franklin to the school to coincide with National Inventors Day. Last year we were able to bring Helen Keller to the school. And again, these hands-on opportunities, which work hand in hand with the curriculum that our students are receiving here at the little school, are really a wonderful opportunity, and the PTO couldn't enjoy more being able to bring those programs to the school. And finally, health and wellness is also an important part of what we try to bring to the school. We work closely with our school nurse, Mrs. Visconti, and this year are bringing a program on health and wellness, and hope to have that funded by either Winchester Hospital, which we have very good feedback that we'll receive funding from them, or perhaps some local doctors and dentists to help supplement that. So thank you very much.
Thank you for your time.
Earlier, and the PTO has always done a great job, but when we have to cut programs out of our school system because of the budget, there's nothing better than having the PTO to kind of, subsidize those programs that we have, and they do such a great job. I just think it's critically important that we have those groups at all of our schools.
They do an excellent job, and I just wanted you to be aware that a lot of thought and time and coordination between the school and the parents and meetings go on, and not just throwaways. And we never have a program that isn't high quality. Often they've already gone to see it in another location before they come. Next, Mrs. Peach, and she's going to talk about our technology program. And let me tell you, the program that the children are offered here is outstanding because of the person that we have in the position of computer paraprofessional. And this is certainly not the correct name by which you should be called.
Well, I thought this will give you an overview of what we're doing in the lab. There's a piece of paper.
This doesn't work at 5. It's just very simple. It really is amazing how much they are exposed
Our
to.
software.
Thanks.
Teaching technology at the E. Ethel Little School. The Technology Lab is an extension of the grades K through 5 classrooms. Lessons are created to complement the classroom curriculum while utilizing the tools in the lab. Our goal is to teach students to use and understand the tools of technology to solve practical problems. We accomplish our goals using a variety of software, hardware, and internet tools. Our software tools include the Microsoft Office products Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Curriculum-specific software targets math, language arts, science, social studies, and other skills such as keyboarding and drawing. Internet access is used for research and reference purposes and also reinforces classroom learning. The hardware we use includes computers, electronic microscope, temperature probes, printers, motion probes, digital cameras, scanners, GPS devices, and disks, flash drives, and CDs. Now here are some sample projects. Our second graders created pictures of the layers of soil. They were required to identify, draw, and label each layer. The goals of this project are to reinforce their knowledge in science while improving their familiarity of the keyboard and KidPix software. The Monster Exchange is a 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade project aimed at improving the descriptive writing skills and at the same time improving their keyboarding skills and familiarity with Microsoft Word and KidPix, as well as time management. The students must first create their monster using KidPix. They then write a detailed description of their monster using MS Word. A student from another class must try to redraw their monster using just the description. The two drawings are compared and any discrepancies become apparent. Historical Sites is a 4th grade project that supports classroom work targeting the social studies standards. It is also a chance to introduce Microsoft PowerPoint to the students. The students select and research an historical site and create a slideshow that is then presented to their class. In this temperature and motion project, 5th grade students study the science standards related to the understanding of temperature and motion. Probes are used to collect data, and the students interpret the data using computer-generated graphs. Here are more samples of our students learning in the technology lab.
She's the best. I mean that with all my heart. Wonderful opportunity that the boys and girls get here. And we realize that she's only here 60% of the time because of budget cutbacks.
Yes.
And she's still able to accomplish all this. It leaves little time for her to keep the lab in shape and all the materials and equipment. And we are going to look at some support, hopefully from PTO, to see if we can obtain a smart board, especially for the upper grades. So that's a costly project, so we'll need to talk about that and see how we want to raise those funds. But anyway, she's here 60% of the time, and this speech goes over to the batch 2 days a week also. Lastly, Enrichment Express. Dr. Trogan asked the principals to establish an after-school enrichment program. We had never done it before here at the little school, and with the energy and help of Beth Levitt, she was able to work with me and with Chris Molly, who's an administrative intern with me, and we are right in the middle, week 3 of 6.
We've done 3.
For tomorrow. And she'll tell you about some of the courses that are offered, et cetera. She has brochures.
Hi, I'm Beth Levitt. I teach first grade here at the Little. This is our brochure for the Enrichment Express from the session that we're currently in. We're hoping to offer it. We're hoping to offer, again in spring, another session. Courses are offered on Tuesdays and or Thursdays. We have 7 classes that we're offering. We have 7 courses that we've offered currently, and it's going great. It is so much fun to walk around the hallways and to see kids knitting with 2 of our paraprofessionals. We have children that are taking 2 different cooking classes and gym games and hands-on science, yoga, as well as another cooking class on Thursdays and electronic scrapbooking. The classes are 6 students up to 25 students, and we were really thrilled with the turnout for our first one. We have 73 students participating in the 7 courses, and so far so good. It's been really great. I really like hearing my colleagues talk about how much fun they're having getting to know students from other classrooms and getting to work with other teachers. There's several courses being taught by 2 teachers that aren't usually spending time together, so they're really thoroughly enjoying that. But the parents have commented that they're enjoying it, the students are enjoying it, so hopefully we'll be able to get more offerings for this spring. But as of right now, it's grades 2 through 5 that were targeted. Not by anything other than that, was the teachers were interested in offering courses too. So hopefully in the spring.